Hello, it's Claire from Barker Crafts. Thank you for joining me today. Today I thought I'd show you how you can make this really simple birthday card using some of the new products from Stampin' Up from the new annual catalogue. So for this one I've used the Dainty Delight stamp set and the Go-To Greetings, and I've also used some of the new DSP, which is the Glorious Gingham. So the Glorious Gingham DSP is on page 130. So that's this one. And I've used this lemon lime twist one on the end, which I think is really lovely. The Dainty Delight stamp set is on page 22. Just there. It does also come with coordinating dies, but I've not used them for this particular project. And then the Go-To Greetings are on page 97. Which are these ones just here. So you've got just a note, thank you, happy birthday, and they're all in different fonts, so suitable for all sorts of different occasions. So that's basically what I've used for this one. So I've taken a 6x6 basic white card blank, and I've cut the piece of DSP to 5.5 by 5.5 inches, and then this one I'm using this lovely berry burst colour, and then I've got a piece of white card which is 5 by 5, and that will just go on there like that. So to create this, just move that one up there a minute. I have to bring in a stamping platform for this, and I'll just put that, make sure it's lined up and it's in the middle, which will make the next bit easier. About there, like that. And then to create this sort of circle shape here, all I've used is, this is actually an offcut from a die that I cut out. So all I've done is just place that over, like that. Put the magnets on as well. And then I am also going to just secure that with a bit of low tack tape, just to make sure that I don't get too much moving about on there. Hold that down, and I'm hoping that I've got that around about in the middle of the paper. And for this one I'm using Berry Burst. So I'm just going to load up my brush, brand new brush as well. That's it. I'm just going to tap a little bit off on this. I just don't want it to be too harsh. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to come in from the edges and just blend around. And what I'm aiming for is for it to be darker on the outside and then gradually go lighter towards the inside. I'm sorry if you're getting some rattling. I do have a rather rattly desk, I've discovered. End it off again, and then just start on this side and go all the way around, and then just try and fill in that little bit, a little bit. Okay. Get rid of that a minute. And I will close that up, otherwise I will end up with the ink everywhere. Move that out of the way. So I'm going to leave that in place. And I'm going to get my stamps. So I used the biggest stamp in this, which is this one. Now you will see that when I because I've never had these sort of stamps before, these cling stamps, I didn't actually put the label on very well, so it is a bit wonky. But anyway, it still works, so that's fine. I'm just going to place that where I want it to go, roughly about there. And for the go-to greeting, I'm going to use this small one, which fits nicely in this bit here. And then press that down and get them stuck on. Right. Oops, starting to come off. I'm using this basic grey Stampin' Spot. So I'm just going to ink up my stamps. Lots of light tapping in order to cover the whole of the stamp evenly. And the advantage of the stamping platform is that you can, if you don't get a clear, crisp image first time, you can go back in and do it again. Unfortunately, Stampin' Up don't have one at the moment, so I'm not able to use that one. So that's why I'm using this one that I already had. Okay. Okay, I'm going to press down in the middle, and then I'm just going to give it light pressing all over. And I'm going to leave it down for a little bit in order to give the ink time to transfer. Let's see if that's done it. Yeah, that looks nice. Good. Okay. Now we can take off the tape and the magnets and we can reveal what we've got underneath. There, that looks good. I'm pleased with that. It's come out nicely. Yep, get it off there. Okay, so I didn't add much detail on this because I didn't actually think it needed it, to be honest. Such a pretty stamp as it is. So all I did was I got my stamping blend, and again this time I'm using Berry Burst, and I just went with the lightest one, and then I just coloured in the flower bits. I didn't bother with the leaves, I just wanted to get some colour onto the flowers. Oops. Try to keep in the lines clear. On. This one. And I'm not aiming for sort of, you know, perfection. I just want to get some colour just in for the flowers. And I'm going to actually leave the leaves as they are. So I'm not going to bother with any colour in those. Got them all? Yes. Yes. Okay, so we bring in our card base. That's what it's basically going to look. I'm already got it all over my hands. There we go. So let's just move that out of the way as well now. Let's just stick that onto there. I don't have any glue coming out. That's it. Oops, a big blob of glue there. Get that about central. That's it. And then we can add that one onto the back of there. That's the right way around. The amount of times I actually stick it the wrong way around, I do like to check. There we go, that's it. And then to finish off, I just used some little pearls. If it will come off. One somewhere up there. And there. I like to do this sort of triangle shape. I like to do embellishments in threes. And I like to try and have some sort of a triangle shape. Like that. There we go. So that's the second one. As I say, really quick and easy. And using relatively few crafting supplies, really. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you did enjoy the video, please consider giving me a like. I'd really appreciate that. A thumbs up. And if you'd like to see what more things I do in the future, if you hit the subscription button, you'll be notified as soon as I put a new video on. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.